Alright, hello and good morning. Welcome to today's factorial stream. Alright, so we have now what I'm calling Mega Mod. Alright, so before we load it, let's take a quick look at the various multiplayers, or various mods we put in here, because that's something that everyone's always basically asking. So, whew, that's a bunch, right? So let's just start here at the beginning. We have angels, ore silos, pressure tanks, infinite ores. Although I currently have them set to none. That might change. Angels petrochem, angels refining, angels smelting. We're still using Arumba's viewer lighting boost. Auto deconstruct, something I've wanted for a long time. Autofill, something that I've missed. I'm not the world's biggest abuser of autofill, but it is nice to have. I'm just making sure that everything is up and running where I can see everything. Let's see. The basic game, obviously. Bob's inserters, Bob's assembly machines, Bob's electronics, Bob's function library, Bob's greenhouse, Bob's transitions, blah 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 blah. Basically, it's got the word Bob, or it's put out by the user, bobbing around or whatever his name is. It's in here. Bottleneck, something I've never used before, but I've seen it a couple of times. It looks pretty sweet. I'm liking it already. The same loader mod that we were using before, long reach, the same, nanobots, which is pretty good, squeak through, which I love, and the same warehouse. Man, excuse me. So we have already started this campaign slightly. So man, sorry. I will throw the... Can it all go in there? I think so. No. Oh. Jesus. Alright, give me one more second here. Mute. Man, all that, and I still feel like my nose is going to cause me to sneeze all over the place. Let's turn some music on. Alright. So anyway, we have a big string here. But basically it's set up I'm gonna just lie for a second. Basically, we have it set for Rail World, but we took and set all of these to, I think, low. And we set all their sizes to big, and all of their richnesses to very good. And then the infinite, we just took and set for none on all the infinite stuff. So that kind of gives you an idea of how things were set up anyway. So I kind of moved into some of the boring stuff so people wouldn't have to sit there and watch me cut down trees. Although there'll probably be plenty of chopping down trees. Alright, so load. Mega Mod, the actual load button. So this is where we are, right? Things are, like I said, still super basic, super basic. We have are we ready to start? I think we want to get. I'm not sure. I want to start on metallurgy basically as soon as possible. It looks like it's very cool. It would be awesome to basically skip straight into. It also wouldn't suck to start getting our nickel processing. To just start making some like any sulfuric acid. You give. Oh, we need this though to be able to do any nickel processing. All right. Well, I guess we'll start that. I'm gonna blow my nose again. Gee, many Christmas. This is gonna kill me. Literally going to murder me today. Alright, right back with another series of sneezes and wanting to die. Alright, maybe we're in good shape. So, one of the great things about this bottleneck mod is you'll notice, so a lot of these lights are red, and they turn green when they're working. And the reason that they're turning red, obviously, is that there's not enough stuff for them to actually do their job, right? But if they're yellow like this, that means that it had a product and that it couldn't get out. Which in this case, it's all this crushed stone. So, we're going to actually make a filter inserter. Probably after we continue making like 8,000 greenhouses. But we're going to make this filter inserter. I'm going to stick it here. And then... did we do anything with the... I don't think we have yet. So we'll just stick it here instead of for crushed stone. Basically, I'm taking every spare second and... You know what? I think I can get away with just putting it on the same belt, right? It'll go on the other side. Yeah, I think I can just get away with putting it. Just right back here. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. Alright, so that should keep these working. Do we have more mining drills? We got poopy ones. We got 2 more. Oh my nose holes. So I stayed up a little later than I should have last night, hoping that Remington would call. He never did. Oh, I guess I need to put an arm in here to get this stuff going. Alright. Let's see. We got some people hanging out. Good morning, guys. Welcome to this morning's Factorio stream. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, holler at me. I'll take them. I'll listen to them. We'll see what happens. We are pretending to be a logistics robot here quite a bit, which is not that big of a deal, at least for a few more minutes. What? We're basically just manually loading all these things in there. All right. Now, I will often see a bunch of complicated mods for doing trees, or not mods, builds for doing trees. I think trees in particular, you can be as complicated or as simple as you like. I think it's just one of those things that's easy to either overdo or not realize that you're overdoing. Okay. So those are going. We are still manually moving copper in, although it looks like that's probably blah 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 blah. Looks like now we can finally get this filtered. Now that we again have one of these bad boys. And we're kind of doing that warehouse so you can build all your factory, so you can build all your factory stuff. We have not hit the critical mass of actually getting anything useful done, but hopefully not too much longer. This is showing that our weird. I'm gonna restart my chat monitoring program. I think it broke. Turn that back on. Alright. So like I said, we're in that weird process of just kind of hemming everything together. And we are manually assembling these. But I think what we'll do is we'll just make another little factory here that assembles them. But I think they need to be in a slightly larger. Yeah, see, we don't have a place that makes them yet, so I'm hoping this tier 1 will do that. And then we're a little low on coal or carbon. Here's 1,000. There we go. Alright. Oh, that looks good. Finally. Nobody likes you. Technically, nobody likes this either. So, what do we need? We need some copper plate. Anything else that we can kill all at once and be done with? I don't think so. Keep going, son. Alright. Woo, feels good to be a gangster. Alright. So, trees. We need trees. We need trees on the bus pretty quickly. Take these. Take these. So the question is, where do we want to put trees? I don't wonder if we can build it up here and bust it down. Seems reasonable. I'm gonna build, while we're going up here, a couple of these. We're okay on these. Grab a couple of these. Yeah, I feel like we can get away with building something right here. Alright, so everybody basically starts their trees almost the same way, right? Like 2, and then break, and then 2, and then just like so. With, like this. And this is, I think, a reason why people do this is because it works. I don't think if it didn't work, I don't think people would do it, but because it does. So really, I would like to have at least one more. I have a hard time believing stone is the thing that I'm missing. So actually, let's build 3. Of course, these being bigger poles would also be nice, because now we don't have access to the last slot, but it's fine. Alright, so we're going to go in on the closest. No, it's not right. We always want to go in the furthest down. Then we'll go out next to it. So the reason we do this is that it can theoretically, I'll show you guys in a second for anyone who may not know. So when these work, they actually have 2 outputs. Oh, maybe not anymore. This get changed where it just takes seedlings and water and then outputs wood. That would be phenomenal. So this used to have 2 outputs, seedlings and... Damn it, did I undo this again? I had that happen to me earlier. It's very aggravating. It doesn't look like it does it anymore, which I think is good. Whoop. Wow, I knew that wasn't going to be enough, but I figured we'd be closer. No messages below. That all seems right. Need more research. I said I'd like to get into the metallurgy stuff relatively quickly. And we'll just keep. We'll just. This is definitely not a time for. Let's get warehouses, I guess. Not a time for just randomly picking things. Alright. So, what we need is a couple of things. One, I like making sure I have a buffer. Well, actually, let's start with this, I guess. And you're going to make saprolines, which is probably... Yeah, there it is. Alright, wood. Start like this instead. Wood. Ooh. Alright. Wood. Alright, we may need this to be a quick inserter. I'm not sure. And then you're going to make saplings. We will outsert them, like so. Yeah, that was, I knew that was coming. Alright, where are... I think it's this guy. I know we're a little short on copper on our person. Alright. And again, for the process, or the... Yeah, this needs to be... This is going to make a lot more than that can do. Oh, this may be more than... I was thinking about making 2 machines for now. Just temporarily. Just to get everybody working. Alright, so we're just waiting our 30 seconds here. And we should start getting our wood offloaded. Ideally, that will go into a storage chest. But then we need to also filter any additional seedlings. Well, maybe that'll just be better off. Ooh, not that. Shit. Just gonna sit here and make some boxes real quick. So now I got 2 poopy iron chests that I have no reason to keep. How's power? It's just showing power's a little low. You may need to increase power here. There are biters. Biters can attack, but right now it's, I don't know. They haven't it hasn't happened yet. Basically. Also, occasionally we need to grab the bobmonium and throw it into this chest. For the record, this setup is a lot better for this kind of stuff than what this is doing. For this reason. Alright, power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Why are we making pipes? Do we not have any more pipes? There's our warehouses. Let's get... Actually, let's get the bigger radars. Alright, so I continue to like using burning mining drills here. It's possible that we might want to kick those up to something bigger sooner. And this should quickly... Are these guys running at full power yet? Wow, were we that low on power? Did we need to be... Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's kick it up. just a wee bit, and let's also grab 2 more burning mining drills. I want to be just a hair over. Like, I want to make sure that we have room to expand our power. Is that in the right spot? I think so. Alright, there we go. So now we are satisfying everything, and we have a little bit of wiggle room for production left over, so that's exactly what we want to see. Alright, so we'll grab these things. I guess we're going to use these iron chests, and we'll put them right here for now. And we'll call that the slag holding area for now, and then we'll go ahead and grab out the nickel for now as well. Alright. And then all this stuff is just, oh, not the nickel, is just getting thrown in there. Alright, can we build, we can now build some storehouses. I like storehouses a lot for things like the wood. I feel like that's usually plenty. Okay, so this is probably good. Alright. So at the end of the day, I think we want the warehouse here. I think that's fine. Then we're going to put... Oh, we don't have circuit conditions yet. Gross. Right? How far away from... Yeah, we need green signs for that. Okay, that's fine. So there's a trick that you can do with underground belts to like turn things. So if I go like this, it'll get this way. It'll get the wood, and this way it'll get the we'll just keep hounding through like this for now. Okay. And that'll keep the that going in a nice little loop. I'll make another one. Alright, so this thing should have its reserve. Give it just a hair more reserve there. And these guys are going to pick up wood. I think we decided was in this one. Alright, so there's our wood out. Lovely. And then for now we'll just do something like this to get a full belt out. Again, this is not the sexiest that we've ever done, but it should get the job done nicely. See, and now we've got things that can't run because they're full. Everything's yellow. We have a massive storage area here. This guy's doing the best it can. I just want to watch it run for another minute. And this would be a lot lower power if we had a couple inserters hooked up, or not inserters. Jesus, brain, work for a change, would you? It would be a lot better if we had a couple of loaders running. That's the word I'm looking for. Alright, what are you? Washing? Alright, I know we need some of this stuff to make limestone for some reason. Guess we'll just keep working our way through there. Alright, I was looking for a place to put wood and get wood moved to the bus over here. So the way we're currently kind of working, we could go nope. What's wrong? I'm just incapable of doing things correctly is all. That's all that's wrong. Things aren't working because there's no copper. We'll snag up some copper here. We probably need to start quickly lead plates and tin plates. You need solder, which probably needs lead. There we go. Oh, that doesn't go in this chest. Goes in that chest. Because at the time we didn't have a way to build filter inserters. Alright, so those guys are going, these are going. You don't have any copper. That's... I mean, you got a little bit in here, so let's get some copper. Let's just make a box. A box for me. Oh, and these poles didn't get... I don't know if we're gonna actually make all these go, but right now there's no need. And let's set a copper for me like that. Sorry, I lied. Oops. I'll let this backlog get off there and then we'll switch over to this. The real question is, do we want to send trees down the bus? Probably. Like, you're going to use trees specifically in a couple of places. Sorry, raw wood. I don't like how this does leave a little bit of a thing, but until we get some swirly doodads. Also, we can't even keep up. We may actually have too many on this belt. But once we get this switched over to inserters, it'll be fine. Or loaders, it'll be fine, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. This guy's running, so let's grab... Basically grab everything. We'll deal with where it needs to go. So you guys there. Nickel can go over here. Slag can go over here. And then I'll keep 200 stone. A little bit extra of this somehow. I'm not sure where that came from. And then also take these seeds. Alright, so we got a nice full line of wood. Whoa, 1,000 belt. That's probably way more belt than we need right now. Alright, somebody important. Oh yeah, Scott's birthday. Scott, I doubt you're watching, but happy birthday! Alright. We got some YouTubers, but no comments, so hello guys. I'm gonna pause my audio, blow my honker, and then we're gonna start figuring out I think we'll have everything we need now to make basic electronic circuits on the bus, or off the bus, so that'll be lovely. I don't think we need this right now. Hey Jack, welcome to the stream. Alright, let's start this, I guess. Alright. Blow my honker like I do every 5 seconds. Jesus. Oh, man. Came in 30 minutes late. What mods are we running? I'm running basically all of Angel stuff, all of Bob's stuff, and then what we're calling quality of life things, like pass-through, bottleneck, stuff like that, warehousing, so like I can pass through between two things, which I love. Being able to do that. I should probably just grab the screenshot of all of them. It'd be easier. And the other thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put together a Dropbox with all the mods in it that I'm running at some point. Okay, let's not get sidetracked though. We need to build a small facility for... Why am I building this? Why am I building gears? Stop it. There are gears right here. Gears just for me to do this kind of shite. Also, we have a bunch of unnecessary glass. I think this is glass, right? That's glass. This is lead. Woo, take your one. Alright, I don't know how many of these we need, but we do need to have a bigger... Alright, let's see if I remember how this works. So, we need wood into wooden boards into... Damn you nose. And wooden boards into this with copper wire. So, alright, so I need a big... what's going on? Why can't I move? I need one of these to make wooden boards, and this is going to make it's going to make 4 every second. Excuse me, blow my hunk. Takes me a couple minutes in the morning for my nose to stop being a douche. Alright, so this is going to make 4 minutes. This is going to turn every one of them into a wooden board. 4 a second. So we have 4 a second there. And then this guy would take, assuming we had all the other parts, would build 1 a second. So we need 4 of these. And then this needs 3 a second. Right? So if this was running at 3 a second, this is going to make 2 every... So it's going to make 4 a second. And each one of these wants 3 a second. So I need 1.5 of these for every 2 of these. So 3. Alright, so these 3 for those, these 3 for those. So this is our ratio. Right? 1, 1, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that right? That's 6. Alright, so let's grab our boogie board. So 1 to 1 to 4 to 6 is our ratio. So the question is, can we get something where that is easy to do? And I think what I want to do is I want to build it to start with kind of similarly all of the words. Just keep pounding away through the upper right hand corner there. I want to continue to kind of do it like kind of like how Catherine Sky starts that bus thing that she likes to do. Kind of similarly. There we go. I feel like we're going to need a buttload of those. Alright, so... Right, if we did that... What do we need? More regular inserters. Alright. Alright, so now the question is, how do we feed it? So we could feed it like stew. Alright, so that should make a huge amount of copper wire, right? There's everything but this. Oh, that's kind of lame. Alright. Sad is I know that my copper is not going to last at this rate. Let's see. Oh, the other thing I wanted to do. Any other parts for this? Solder. There we go. Turn those into that. You guys need copper. And a few more of these guys go in here while we're waiting. So if we need to, we can double this. So maybe we just let's plan broom for this to double real quick. Alright. So now we have this basically doubled here. Alrighty, so now we need 4. Right, 4 of these. Alright, so the problem is these all basically return down the line, right? Or these need to return down the line. And that's not how this bus is set up. However, or these mall things are set up. However, if I put that in the wrong spot. So these all need to go one more over. Right, like that. basic boards by hand? No thanks. Oh, got plenty of those. Okay. So the other thing I have to do is I have to work in wood has to go in here. It's not that big of a deal. Right? Alright, so let's just play the theoretical game. Jesus. So I would want wood right here. Which means that this guy's going to have problems getting access to copper. This was a half board. Is there a better way? No, because regardless what happens, well, this could go to here. Alright, let's do this for a second. Let's pretend this goes down here and turns like this. And goes this way, right? So now this one has access to copper. And then we can just use this line straight up. Okay, I don't hate this. Just make sure that doesn't dump on there. Okay, that'll work. So there's its output. And then what? Do we want to just do... What did we decide? Where's my 1 to 1 to 4? Oh, this is 6 though. This isn't 4. So we probably are going to have to double it already. Again, why am I building basic boards by hand? Apparently I'm dumb. Gimme. Alright. So we do board manufacturing, what, here? And we go... We don't need that, right? We can just have them side by side. Make wood. That's an awful lot of... And then So maybe we go down. No. Trying to make this right. So if we're inputting on this side, where do we output? So I guess we go ahead and do it up here. And then we just build along this way. Well, this is 1-to-1, right? So unless we expand this, we don't need more than that. So then you turn into this, and you guys can just output right here for now. And then we might as well build all these. Probably need more of those. Whoa. Oh, we unlocked all that. Let's get these mining drills. Alright, so we need more of these. This one? Well, conveniently, I have a small pile of those. All right. Let's see. Can you put those in there, please? I should have everything it needs to start making these. Put so the problem is going to be making this fit. Because I don't have inserter tech yet. that's because this is backlogged. Alright, I guess we just do this with the inserter trick. I hate that, though. Really hate it. Hanging out on Twitch. Technical and Samius bot and Vernage. Cool. Welcome to the stream, you guys. Oh no, killed my Facebook. Okay. So how do we want to do this? I guess we just let's go like that and be done with it. God, that's ugly. Okay, so be it. Right, that's yep. Alright, so there's the beginning of these, which means we can finally do the next tier of science. Oop. Right, which means these can go away. Good, the whole base is somehow wired by that pole. Oh, it is, because that's where the... Oh, okay. We'll keep this stuff for now. And then what we'll do is we'll set some place to just capture me a few of these. Ideally, it would go right here. Let's make a little bump. All right. I'd love to start working on the next science, but we've got to get our copper under control, which really means it might be time to start doing to get the copper sorted. I prefer to do that all with inserters, so maybe we do want to wait and set up some bootstrapped thing. Just increase the smelting or whatever it is we need to do here to... So, I mean, this one is... I think we can just put in more, like they're clearly not behind. Why are we building boards again? Did I not literally just deal with that? science. Maybe we just jump straight into this shit? Alright, how does this work? Let's just make one of each of these things. Because I feel like I have a rough idea from watching some of the other guys do it. Just take everything out of this chest. You take all the lead, all this, all that. Actually, let's start saving those. Alright. So this guy, and this guy, and this guy. Alright, so what do you do? Nothing. So whatever. Oh, maybe we gotta wait for this. Alright, well, just leave all that sitting there. Why not? Right? I have no idea what it's doing. Neither does it. Alright, what do you need? You need the solder. Could probably just pipe that over to there now. That's fine, whatever. Just leave it. Alright, how's this looking? Again, clearly we're having copper issues, but I think if everything's fed properly, it should keep up. So this is starting to backlog again. Angel's Refiner, this guy, this guy. Okay. So let's just slap down one or two more of these guys. Is this just an input problem? Kinda looks like it. Now is it an output issue? Are two of these keeping up? Because that would be lovely if two of them did keep up. Alright, now I think what's going to have to happen here, though, is this is going to have to get changed. Wow, that's a lot of that. Okay. Oh, it's a lot of stone. Alright, let's just slap down all this shitty stone. Get all this bricks down. Iron smelting? Okay. So I think what we want to do is we want to create essentially a zone here where we go 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, and we'll just swivel it back around on itself here. Alright, and then you're gonna go crush stone. You're going to do this. Okay. Crushed stone. Hey, let go. Right there, and this will get. Where's our crushed or our cooker? Where are you, little chest? Get good, son. Alright, and these are full. Make another steel chest to stick up there. Morning, Tech. I see you. It's like if you say me, why aren't you here talking with me on this thing? Probably do that. Probably join technical over in his Discord, assuming that it's up and running. And then just to get this crap out of my backpack, plug that in there. And this is the problem here because there's no buffer. So let's actually. Can I build another one of these? I can. So why don't you guys load into the storehouse? Oh, because you guys don't have any either. Alright. Build 2 storehouses. One will go here, one will go there. You have power. Right? Why isn't this going? Maybe it doesn't have power? Yeah, it definitely has power. Well, now I'm just annoyed. What the hell is going on here? Let's out of everything. Let's do something different with that, I think. Alright, so you put any of this in there, and you put any of that in there. Oh, but these are not unfiltered, so that's not gonna work. Yeah, I think we just do what we were doing. Crushed stone. Crushed stone. There we go, now it's working. Alright. I want to put... I want to put one or two more of those here. But I guess we don't have enough iron on us. So that hopefully will keep the copper running for a couple minutes. Hopefully enough where we can... I don't currently care about lead. I don't know what all these things are. I usually don't care about these. The large area mining drills. Occasionally I use them though. Very occasionally. Alright, let's jump in the Discord and see if Technical's there. Discord start. Oh, he says yes, I am in Discord. So we'll jump in the Discord and we will see how Technical stream went. And there we go. Now it's gonna... No? I've been having trouble with like Windows letting me move things around. There we go. Alright, he's in Factorioville. Hello, Tech. Oh,
Today.
there we go. Now I'm unmuted. Hello, Tech.
How are you today?
Tired, my nose won't stop running, but otherwise good.
Catch it.
So how are you?
Same old same.
I'm gonna call that acceptableville then. So what do you think? Running like all the mods. Not literally all the mods, but a bunch of mods.
All the mods. That's a thing, right?
It certainly feels like it.
That should be a mod. There should be a mod for all the mods.
It's pretty close. Connor says, hi, that sucks. I hope you feel better. I don't know who he's talking to. I'm assuming you.
Okay.
Hopes that you feel good. Good in your pants. Alright, so let's take a look at green science. Green science is actually pretty easy. Although my nose will hopefully stop running any moment. Maybe he's talking to me about my nose.
Ah.
It's definitely being a little bitch, that's for sure.
Have you caught it yet?
Have I caught my nose?
Yeah,
no.
you said it was running.
No, I haven't caught it yet. I'm pretty slow.
Fair enough.
To be fair, so I mean for a fat
Pretty
man
slow
I'm really
too.
quick, but me, Sam. Apparently he does not care about you. Yeah, it's just the morning. Like morning, and I got up and I did some things that put some dust in my nose, and it always hates you when you do that. I'm sure you guys know what that's like. Okay, so green science packs are inserters and transport belts. And inserters are basic boards, iron plates, and iron gear wheels. So, pretty simple. Can we get away with 1 and 1? There they are. So let's just take a look-see and see. If we had this guy here, it makes 1 every half a second. So 2 a second, and of course gear wheels are going to make, keep trucking through the very smelting, are going to make for a second. So one gear machine should be able to keep the inserter running just fine. And then we need a...
Did you take out the trash?
Who should take out the trash?
My daughter.
Ah. She probably should take out the trash. So the real... let's scoot this back just a hair.
I knew.
Does this work? No, not that.
Oh, let's see here. Play, multiplayer, load game, Samius.
Uh-oh, somebody's getting some practice in. So if this is a full belt of iron, and this is, say, just like even half a belt of circuits. Question is, will these guys successfully feed all the science, or how much science do I need to increase it? What am I missing for these? Probably these?
I don't remember what I was doing.
No, we're missing iron. That's what we're missing.
Why did I just have 150 of those delivered to me?
Well, you are crazy like that, Shu.
Must have... Oh. Is that what I was doing? I was producing purple packs the cheap way.
Oh, out of your backpack?
No, I created two
This is exactly wrong.
assembly machines, and I set up some crates with some arms. And... But why did I want purple packs?
Probably some sort of desire to knock out a little science.
Wanted 150 of them for Automation 3.
Alright, so
Would be the logical guess.
So iron has to come in here. Which means I can't bring that in straight here. I'm going to have to bring it in up one. So how would I rather do that? I guess we'll just rather go like this.
Park the tank way down there.
So basically, until we get science that I want, we're just kind of doing whatever. And I think this will, let's see, if I did my math right, every 4 of these, right, so these each make 4 a second, right? So these make 4 a second. So right now we have 4 times 6. So let's pull out our calculator. 4 times 6 is 24, divided by these take 3 a second. So divided by 3. So we can run 8 of these. So we can expand this 2 more if we wanted to. Probably not right now. Oh. So this should keep going for a while. For green science, make 2 every 6 seconds. So right now we're making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're using them. We're using them all. And that's 5. 1, 2. Why did I pick 5? I have no idea why I picked 5. I must have just arbitrarily picked a number. So can science packs be built in anything else? Can you build me science packs? I don't think so, right? No. You bastard. Alright. Wait, I can't do that because I don't want to. I want to have a space. Welcome back, Kristen.
I didn't do it.
Thanks for trying. Everyone who tried to hang out on the Magic stream last night. I know it did not. The bandwidth there is just absolutely atrocious.
I didn't drive through that light pole, I swear.
Sounds like Shoe's having a good old time. Science. Am I not clicking on the science? There it is. Yeah. That was... I don't know. I'm going to have to get on with the boss's account and see if I can't figure out what the hell the boss's internet account and see if I can't get that figured out. Because apparently he's paying for their second tier package, and he's definitely getting the shaft because that internet was super bad. Is super bad. Oh, why am I building these? Bad enough I'm building these poles by hand. I'm hoping we can bootstrap them in here. Alright, so that should... It looks good to me. I'm not seeing any bottleneck stuff going on. 20 or 30 minutes, the cam... Yeah, so I did a bunch of... we saw your Steam messages. It just took us that long to get it back up and running. Well, I take it back. My producer, it took him a while to check some Steam messages. You may... Oh, on Steam? Alright, I'll have to check on Steam. The next time I start stream. I'll probably play some Magic Duels tonight, I'm thinking, or sometime today, and that'll be my Steam. I'll fire up Steam for that. Alright, let's grab... Again, why the hell am I building gears? Stop it. Now, is there a way that I can get... because I have coils and I have wood. If I were to just do a little... Is there someplace I can put tree... Or, let's see. What if I broke that down? And bleed some of these off, or... Let's snake that up, but I don't think it's going to do any good. I want to have wood everywhere.
I hate when that happens.
I know, right? Isn't it the worst? Then the next thing you know, you got wood for sheep, and then there's a whole big mess. Alright, let's just do this. Let's just do a little snaking around. And we'll just grab a couple of long arm inserters. We'll just reach across. Just reach across the alley. To make me shitty little electric poles. Alright, so this all looks like it's keeping up. In fact, it almost looks like I can leech off some of these things. Yes. 600? Wow. Yeah, I think we have to go into loaders now. I know it's a lot of resources and a lot of effort to put in here, but I just think it's gonna be more desirable. No, not that. What's the crafting speed on this bad boy? 7.5. Ugh. We may need more red science just to get all the... Like, we are not making it all the way down the line. Yeah, let's just add 2 more. What's it gonna hurt? Nothing, that's what.
Nothing.
Damn straight. I don't want to put that there. I guess we're gonna make this ugly. Break our pattern.
Pattern breaker.
I know. Let's glance at it here. There we go. Now science is making it to the end again. Looks like all the labs are working. So we'll do the loader and then we're going to focus on lab speeds, I think. So let's do some stuff here. First of all, let's make... What do we need to make these? We need some stone. Ironically, I'm sure we have plenty of stone. There's more than enough stone. So let's build another cluster of those. And then we have 2 sorters. I want at least 4 sorters. So now do these work? We can make glass now if we want. And we can make iron ingots from iron ore. So if we had one of these, some more iron. just turn this side off for now. Make sure everything's going into whatnot. And then casting machine. So we have an induction furnace, and we have a casting machine.
Second.
Alright, so currently this doesn't do anything. This doesn't really do anything.
Seconds to use it.
Just make another storage box of these two things. Alright, so these iron ingots go into here to make molten metal, and then the molten metal turns into iron plates, like so. And this takes 24 iron a second, 4 seconds. Okay, and then 12 of those, Jesus, it's gonna melt my brain, turns into 120, and 120. Okay, so if I can keep one of these machines running, right, at full tilt, that means I can populate, I can have 4 of these. So every one of these is 4 of these. Is that correct? This is 40 times 4, so 4 times 4 is 16. This is actually not. So 3 of these. One of these equals 3 of these. And then this needs 12. This makes 24. So one of these can fill 2 of these. So this is our ratio. Assuming we can keep 24 iron ingots in here. Okay. Not a problem. Let's grab all these important things here. Can we do anything with the slag yet? Can we melt the slag? Not yet, anyway. Okay. So let's start figuring out our process here. We got an enemy base here. Let's see how our pollution looks like. Our pollution looks great still. So for those of you who missed it, we set the base to, some of the settings are biters are not going to regrow, right? So once we kill a base, they're not going to come back. We set things are going to spawn very, very good and large, but they're going to spawn infrequently. So it's going to hopefully incentivize us to build trains and do some train things. Although I have to admit, there's quite a bit of initial ore right here in our, except for Jovolite. There is no Jovolite to be found. Here's some way the hell over here, which will hopefully incentivize us to do a better job with our trains. So kind of looking at space wise, here's a reasonably sized space. If we start chopping out all these trees, we would have plenty of room as well. And maybe that's what we want to do. So, before we get too carried away with a million other things, let's make 2 nano emitters. And then they both need iron axes, right? Yep. They both need iron axes, and one needs repair packs, and the other needs basic circuit boards. So for now, we're just going to manually load a couple machines here to make probably termite bots first. Alright, so how do we make an iron axe? You need iron sticks and iron plates. Excellent. So we'll grab this iron right here. Jeez, this thing takes a while. So iron sticks makes these. And then let's see, this guy, take those and make nanobots. More trees. Or termite bots. Alright, we're making termite bots. Yeah. So the construction bots are repair packs. So at some point we'll have to set those up. Also, we're going to have to figure out how to switch weapons now. Options, controls. So what's the new rule for next weapon? Tab? That seems bad. Alright, so it's either not identifying my tab, or that's incorrect. Option controls. So instead of tab, and it says my tab is that. It's still tab. Okay, let's pick a different key then. Options, controls, instead of tab. We're currently using the 11 button? I don't think so. Let's make it the 11 button. Oh, maybe it won't switch because there's no ammo. Alright, let's try switching it back to tab. Okay. Time to destroy some forest. Have you seen these nanobites, Technical?
Nope.
Alright, so there's a mod. Again, mods are good. This is, it's like something you can do, like pre-robot robots, and they're one and done, kind of use them, and they go away, right? But you basically make ammo for these special kind of guns called nano emitters. And you have two different kinds. You have construction bots and you have termite bots. And the termite bots kill the trees. They're all sweet.
Cool.
Alright. Because here in Factorio, we kill the trees. We can chop down this tree ourselves. We're capable young adventurers. We can chop down our own tree. Alright. So we have a nice big open area. We have the ability to make some warehouses if we have enough steel, which we may not. We may have turned our steel into other stuff. We can build one warehouse. That'll work. That'll get us started anyhow. We can build 2 storehouses. Okay. So for right now we have this. Let's look at our 2 patches. We have this sapphirite patch. We have this sapphirite patch, which are both close enough that we can just belt over. So here we can easily belt either under the bus and up, or we can just belt, like, snake it through right here and over. And plus we have this one that isn't close enough to belt. We'll want to train it, but in this one as well. But we can, I think we're going to plan on turning this area into our train depot. So if we do make our train depot here, the way I like to do it is have a warehouse for each of the raw ores. So that's where we're going to start. We're going to start with the raw ore depot, which I think will become right here. If that is the case, then we are going to start making some electric mining drills here. Now what else are we missing to make more electric mining drills? We're missing mono iron. So now we have to spin some iron to get some iron. Which is fine. We'll make it work. Alright. We have room to make... I think we're just going to keep making shitty ones. And what we'll do is we'll switch out some of the single ones, like this bobmonium one that's up here by itself for Mark II. And then we'll take like one of the rubitite ones up here and change it. Let's drop this bobmonium off. Let's drop these crystals off. Let's switch one of these rubatites. There you go. So now how many do we have? We're at 12. That's probably 5. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. How close are we on that loader? Pretty close. Looks like green science is held up. Mostly due to the lack of iron. So let's... If we hard flush it, any extra iron, it's still gonna be pretty low. Kinda sucks. Alright. We can... Not much else we can do there, so we'll just... That means we can go like this. And for now, we'll just put a shitty, just to try to get some of this mined. Excellent. It's not an unreasonable amount of wood here to, or nanobots to start with. Deconstruction, whatever, construction bots. Alright, and these are going, basically it looks like full power. Do I have and play Minecraft? So I haven't played Minecraft in a long time because I have a hard time getting mods to run on it. And I spent some money and tried to get a private server set up. And even that, they couldn't get the mods I wanted to run. So I eventually ended up giving up on Minecraft, playing modded Minecraft. And I feel like the regular Minecraft was just dull. That double up our current incoming iron? It should have. Alright, there's loaders. So now I think we want to work on lab research or circuit network would also be very good. Energy thingamabob is also very good. Steel furnaces would be welcome. Actually, I think we're going to try to do mostly this metallurgy stuff. also do turrets 2, which might be welcome. What does it take to do sniper turrets? We need military science, which I don't know if we have unlocked. We don't until we do this. Let's military 2. Alright, so this is doing the best it can. We can build 1 loader, the current amount of iron that we have. So let's put this 1 loader into effect here. And now that we have this coming in, right, we can start figuring out how we want to get things going. Okay. Check that out later, perhaps. I say that and I never do. But perhaps. Alright, let's... I can have minions that work on it for me. Let's steal all this iron. All this iron belongs to me. Alright, let's make 2 more loaders. You mostly play Skyblock. That's cool. Like, I'd like to do a Skyblock campaign at some point. I just haven't gotten there myself. Alright. So we're going to take this out. We're going to run as many crushers as we can get away with. I guess 6 is where we're starting. So normally I do all this with like loaders and all sorts of stuff, but I don't think we're going to start there this time. I think we're going to start with I need at least 2 more. Or 3 more. Alright, and then I'm going to take 3, I think. Unless we already have near inserters. No, we do not. Okay. And we're going to pump those into a storage chest like so. And we're going to need both of these. Pass through anything. Man, it's such a good mod. Alright, where are you? Okay. Wow, even like this, we still can't keep up with the amount of iron that we want to keep in. Alright, where's near inserters? Let's switch to the near inserters. I need them, obviously. So we have to go even less than that. Wow, that seems cray-cray. Alright, and then next, let me clear out a few more of these trees over here. Square this up. So from here, what I'd like to do is plan on having like room somewhere for, I mean, obviously I want these, but at some point we're going to have like all the module stuff, right? So I guess temporarily. So if this was this out, and just ran a straight line up here, we could go one space. Do we even need a space? Probably not. I'm gonna need all these iron again. Give me the iron. Okay. Alright, and I think this takes 4 every second. If I just go the bottom, can I? Okay. Make it even here if we can. Because technically these would need to both be 1 further up. What? How did that pole not? Okay, I don't understand that. Oh, because this is not the right spot. This needs to be up 1, which means this needs to be up 1, which means this needs to be up 1. Because I can't follow my own pattern. Alright, so now we have near inserters. Alright, let's go back to military. Actually, you know what? Let's just leave it for a second. Let some stuff backload. What is it? Shift in? No, that's not it. I mean, it'll work. Okay. Still some more iron here. Gives it to us. We want it. Oh, we don't have any these in there. Let's make sure that's not the shortage again. Although honestly, I don't think the solder is going to be the problem either. I don't think any of these things are. I think they're all set up now where if anything is going to be a problem, it's going to be this copper wire. Just make them all. Alright, so currently this is our input line. But I think we're going to change it to down here again. Alright, we got 2 of those in the process of getting made here. You hear the wife. I wonder what she's up to. Hello.
I am going to run Jason's.
Yeah, you can just grab me a slice or 2 of their pizza. It's fine. I appreciate it. So what's up? You look grumpy.
I'm very tired, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. Well, that's perfectly reasonable. Thank you. The boy being gone is taking its toll. Did I seriously not put a power pole up here? I swear I did. Alright, so we need to at the very least set every other one of these to be near. Again, alt in. Control in. Shift in. Shift in. So we'll do the first one of the set here. There we go. So it would be nice if we had Jovolite coming in and we could just make this straight up iron, but we're definitely not. We're not there, and we're making a lot more crushed sapphire than this system will clean up. Which is fine because we can just extend this longer. Like I don't hate this. It keeps it working. I mean, yeah, it does use power because of the inserters, but it's a hell of a lot cheaper than, yeah, because of the inserters, it's a hell of a lot less resource intensive than the loaders. So instead of having to build 2 loaders for each machine, and instead of having to build, you know, like twice as many bits and bobs and whatnot, it makes it simple. So we are going to take out iron, processed iron. Holy crap! Can you believe it? Finally, processed iron. Where is the bloody raw iron at? Everything's hiding. It should be like right. Should be in one of these. Should be here. Alright, fine, you win. Okay, so now it's under the angel metallurgy stuff. Alright. So these are going to now be halted. And we'll turn that around in a minute. And we'll add these crushers to the system up here. Alright, so for now, we're going to switch this over to just regular old raw iron. Cover all these. That seriously broke the factory again too, huh? Alright, well, this is the main line, so let's take the main line and run a... Here's also a main line. Let's run something to connect the factory from another direction. Yeah, we're not going to pick up that pile of stone right now. Alright, so we have some crushed... Why do we have crushed stone in here? That seems weird. Shouldn't be any crushed stone in there, right? Alright, so we're getting 1 slag, 2 iron, and 1 copper. Second, and these are not keeping up already, so we're going to need another belt for sure. And this thing's totally full, but keep in mind that all these ones that are not working are probably because it's got crushed sapphire in them that needs to come out. And that's pretty easy fix. There we go. Just stick that 14 crushed shaft right in there. And now we should have a pretty full line again right here. And now we've got a bunch of extra copper, which currently we're dealing with over here, which is fine. Back in an hour. Alright. Somehow we have one of those down here. It's kind of odd. Damn dinner. Well, I mean, dinner's important. We'll grab all this stuff. Let's see. We're putting this in here. We're running this stuff through here. We've got a little bit of crushed stone that we will put into right here. We'll take 2 stacks of stone still, though. Alright, so does this fix our iron situation? Can we get back to Science. Oh, science! I'm gonna say, yeah, we can get back to science. All right. I do like more inserters. I like circuit networks. Engine would be welcome. Basically anything that helps us get to those trains. To come up with any sort of basic train system, I think would be quite welcome. But I think we're going to start with science. I think science, just, there's so much stuff now that we're just going to have to focus on science pretty hard. Okay, so let's set this up and see how it works, right? So we're going to take and feed into these iron ores, these blast furnaces, and then into this. Is this all electric, or does it need coal, or I didn't even look to see. Alright, so I believe it starts with the blast furnace. So let's go like here, right? Yep. This looks like it does need some sort of fuel. So blast furnace makes iron ingots. Iron ingots come out. And go into these induction furnace eye. Missing iron again. No, looks like we have iron. Let's grab these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A couple of these. Alright, and then these are metal, liquid metal, so we'll grab, oh, we have pipes. We'll grab some pipes here. Oh, that's a lot to move. I don't know if we're going to need some raw stone eventually or not. Probably at some point. So we have 2 of these. Right, we decided that makes 12 every 4 seconds. No, it makes 120 every 4 seconds. So that's 240 every 4 seconds. Or where'd my calculator go? Clear. 240 divided by 4 would be 60 a second, and then each one of these guys processes do they chain together? And I don't understand. They've got 3 ends? Anyway, each one of these takes 40 every 4 seconds, or 10 a second, and we're making 60 a second, so we need 6 of these. Oh, one too many. Is that right? Now we just need gas up, or fuel up here. And we got plenty of coal. So for right now, we'll just make a coal box and see how that works. Oh, well, electricity is going to be a bear because these all need power. Just take it down here. They're also going to need power for their poles anyway, so... And this makes how many? 40? That makes 4. Okay. Let's just try... Alright, so I'm gonna just try this. Alright, so these ingots come out and they get fed into here. These guys start melting. Alright, so these bottom ones are not getting enough to run. Oh, wait. Oh, I guess because it's emptied here. So if I... Oh, wow, this is already way backlogged. So it's possible we won't even need this smelting anymore just with this little setup. Now, what do we need to do the same thing for copper? Nothing? Okay, so I think we can start, let's see, we need 6 of these. 6, and we needed 2 of those. We needed 1 of these blasting furnaces, which needs some stone brick. Alright, so now it's... We're starting to work through this backlog now. Nice, okay. Once we get an idea of how much of this works, we can figure out how to scale it up. However, I think we're ready to disconnect all this and make a little bit more appropriate robot factory. And where do we want to do that? What are our various nanobytes? Alright, so we need, regardless, we're going to need iron axes. So, iron axes again are iron sticks and iron plates. So, iron in, so iron. Let's we build them just right here. Iron into iron. And then we need repair kits, which are basic electronic circuits and iron. So they both take an ingredient besides iron, or besides these. Alright, you take basic boards and you take repair kits. And so repair kits again are gears and what, boards? So these both need basic boards up here. What a pain in the tits. Alright, so iron comes in here. I'm gonna mute why the dogs are barking. I'm still here though. Technical doesn't get to listen to, or doesn't get the pleasantness of that though.
It's all good.
Of course, almost immediately after I actually finish my sentence and get things muted, they shut up.
Yeah, you want beef and one sausage.
Thank you, darling. Just anywhere is fine. Appreciate it. Okay. So where was I? Oh yes. One of these. The termites need the boards, and then you need the repair kit stuff. Shite. All right. So let's turn you around. Nope. Yes. Alright, here and there. And then I'm going to want a few repair kits myself. That's part of the reason why we're doing things the way we are. More inserters. I like this idea of the more inserters now. I don't know if it's going to get done before I need it to be. Or be done by the time I'm ready for it to be, but... So you go like this, like that. We'll need one of these with a little bit bigger reach. And then I think it's Shift L. Oop. This way I won't have to wiggle so much. And then this will feed in here, and then for now it can go like that, but then as soon as we get the oh no, not iron plates. Feed us, Seymour. Alright, so right now this is iron, but it doesn't probably have to be a whole belt of iron. I don't think. I mean, it'll be... I want to make sure I have these when I reach down here to get them, but they certainly don't need to be in huge quantities. I'm going to wait for these inserters too. I think I've decided. More inserters. Which means if we're going to wait, we can just do this. So I'm playing with a ton of mods. I mean, just a ton. To kind of give you a rough idea. Let me go to my desktop. And then go to my mod directory here.
I think I get it working.
Think you got it working?
Yeah. Remember my thing with the labs where I wanted to have that last section of the belt be automatically populated by whatever the labs take, purple inserter puts back?
Right.
I think I got it working.
Good. I figure here eventually I'll take a proper lunch break and then I'll demod and then I'll join you for the afternoon if that's cool.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we're running basically all of Angel's ores, or all the Angel stuff, so ore silos, pressure tanks, infinite ores, all that stuff. We're running almost all the Bob stuff I can find, and then we're running some quality of life stuff. So we're running Roomba's Lights mod, just so you guys can see a little easier. We're running bottleneck, so we can. That's what those little lights are. It's something I'm going to talk technical here into very quickly. I've barely used it for one whole day, or 2 days, and I'm already completely in love with it. And it's something that's so simple that even technical, I think, with his scaredness to add mods, would be willing to add this one.
Scaredness.
And then
No.
Yes, scaredness. Then we have like the loader mod. We have long reach. We have nanobots. We have squeak through, and we have warehouses. So we're running just a metric ton of mods. what I will do is
You'll-
I will make a directory on like my Google Drive or something and put them all of them in there, so you guys can download them later. All right, technical. What were you saying?
You want to know which one you'd be most likely to convince me to go with?
What was that?
Probably warehouses.
Warehouses are really good. Loaders are really good. But I think a good one for you to start with is the... No, we're probably not going to do Factoriosimo yet. We might eventually, but I hear it's got some problems. So, technical, if you'd look at my screen for just a moment...
Yeah, I gotta wait for it to reload because it froze up for some reason.
That's fine. You're going to notice that there's a bunch of these little dots on the various factories, right? They'll be green or red or yellow. And that is what that, shit, now I forgot the name of it. Bottleneck mod does, right? So what Bottleneck does is basically just tells you whether or not a factory is working, or if it's waiting, like it's got everything it needs but it's waiting, or if there's something that's missing. So it's just like traffic signals, right? That's all it is. It's a little dot that lights up red, green, or yellow. And I wouldn't think it would be that amazing, but it totally is. 100%. So now, what do I have to do? I have to what? Click this. And then enable the GUI.
I don't know. I don't really see a use for it. I can see all that stuff without the mod though.
Sort of. Alright, hang on a second. I gotta figure out how this... new more insert... Okay, so pick up here, drop there for this one. Alright, well that's what I want. So that one's totally backwards. So I pick up... Yeah, pick up there, drop there. I am using Bob's, yep. Alright, so this one goes here and this one goes there. Alright, so let's power this mess up and see if it...
Did I need to get gold science packs? That's what I was working on. And I got distracted by my other project.
Alright, and then real quickly, I'm gonna get this working, and then I'm probably gonna take that lunch break that I was threatening to do. But it'll be a short one because my food's even sitting right here for me. So I'll probably take like a 10 or 15-minute lunch break while I eat. Make sure I use the restroom. Splash some water on my bloody face. Covered in the blood of my biter enemies. And
Security, can we get some security up in here?
get things downgraded, and then we'll switch back over to Factorio with Shu.
For batteries.
Oh my god. These angled inserters are so good, Shu.
Angled inserters?
Oh my gosh. So, it lets you, instead of just doing to and from, or straight across on the inserters, you can do some things at some angles. So like you can do a 90-degree angle real easily. It lets you do things like what I'm doing right here. And I know that you're probably got a little bit of a screen delay if you're even watching my feed right now. But it lets you take and put an inserter like above the belt, but feed the machine next to it. Which is actually pretty awesome. Why isn't this guy running? Oh, it is. but it's just not taking them out. Okay, there we go. Same thing with like this right here. I'm unloading below, but I put the box one next to it instead of having to be one tile down. So those are pretty awesome. This may have to be a full belt. But because we're 100% of the iron should be coming down here.
Yeah, looks cool.
Yeah. Alright, so we are not quite able to feed all of these machines. But this guy can't even get unloaded.
Put a higher speed belt in there.
Oh, I don't have a higher speed belt.
You don't have any reds?
I do not have reds. Alright, so let's say I'm going to pick up... We're picking up straight ahead and we're dropping here, but I want to do near onset. Is that right?
Does that angled belt let you choose the side of the belt to put it on?
Yes, you can do this offset, but I'm not sure how this particular GUI works.
Can't see it behind your cam.
Oh. Okay, let me turn my face off for a minute here. If I can. Oop, there we go. Alright, so I'm not real like I said, this one's a little different. So here's the pickup position, and this is the drop position. So I want to pick up and drop in the same spot, but I want to offset to this side of the belt. Why is it... I don't understand why it went to there. Oh, is it still just remembering this one?
Yeah.
Alright, so pick up here.
I would just do that with the belts themselves.
Yeah, so the nice thing about this is that theoretically you don't have to. Alright, so pick up here, drop there, offset here. There we go. This is what I'm doing wrong.
The offset, actually.
Yeah, I don't understand what the hell is going on. Something is wrong.
Yeah, you shouldn't need any offset.
No, you want the so the offset is where it places it. This is where the belt goes, or on the belt.
See how there's two lanes of tiles around the pickup and drop position? I'm assuming the ones closer are the inside and the ones further out are outside.
That
shouldn't need the offset.
No, that's the reach of the belt. And I think what's going on is I still just have the other one saved. Yeah, okay, now we got it. So that's the reach length of the arm. No, god damn it. Yeah, let's try that. That's what I want. There we go. Now it's working. Okay, so this box is the length of the arm. So like, for example, I can tell this arm to go like this. So we're picking up way over here, 2 tiles away, and we're putting down 2 tiles ahead. So basically we've made this into a long arm inserter. Is what it's saying. Or I could do this. Again, I'm trying to figure out, I don't understand why. There we go, now it's working. So now we're picking up way over here and putting it down here. Or if you want to get really crazy. So now I'm going to just make 2 boxes here. So for example, if I want to take, see how quickly that's moving that? because it's not having to travel as far. Or, let's see, let me grab some of that back. Make 2 more boxes here. Or we can go like this. So that's what that box is for. That's the length. But if I want it to be on one side of the belt or the other, right? So normally, let's see, let's pick up here and drop there. So right now we have it set to go on the inside. Normally it would go on here, I think. What did I do? I turned it around. So that's the near side again. If I disable that, we're loading, it would go like here. So maybe I want this square. I don't know. So things are all a little different, but it's really cute. Alright, so we're going to take like a, I said, like a 5-minute break, 10-minute break. I'm going to scarf down these slices of pizza, uninstall my my mods, and join Shoe's game, and we'll basically switch into Shoe Torio here in like 10 minutes. So hi, Launch Paddler. Sorry that you're joining us now, but like I said, I need to eat before my food becomes ice cold, and I got some Facebook messages to deal with for work and a couple of emails. So I'll be like 10 minutes tops, and we'll be right back. So thanks for hanging out. I'll show off the factory from space one more time here. Wood coming down. We're currently using this smelter system, which is kind of cool. We're doing angels plus bobs plus a few quality of life mods. So we'll be getting those going in a second. We need to get more sapphire in this thing, which we'll turn that around in a minute. We basically shut down this smelter using the blast furnace, induction furnace, casting machine stuff from Angels. It's pretty cool, and I believe that you can start doubling things pretty soon. But for now, we'll leave it like this, and hopefully I can figure out a good way to make that work. We have kind of like these same early poopy setups for all this stuff. We've got a pretty sweet science, which I guess we should probably get started again. So here's the tier 2 recipes stuff.
Our petroleum is full. We have a ton of plastic and nowhere for it to.
I think I just finished things. Ah, here we go. We'll start on logistics too. Let's see, what else? Anything else important? I'm pretty pleased with this setup for basic electronic boards. Pretty pleased with that. And we just started working on generating construction robots, nanobots, and termite bots. So overall, the new campaign is starting off pretty strongly. And like I said, we'll be back in 10 minutes or so. Thanks for catching up and hanging out with us today. We will be... Oh, here we go. Turn my video back on. We'll be right back. Peace.